What up, what up? It's your boy Focus. I'm about to show y'all my little chicken thigh thing I'm about to do on my Blackstone Grill. Got a little 36-inch Blackstone Grill right back here. About to show y'all what I'm about to do with it. I've been marinating them since yesterday in like a hot sauce, extremely hot sauce. I forget what it's called, my wife got it, but I'm gonna show y'all the sauce and show y'all what I did with it. So come on, follow me, let's get it going. So yep, here we go. I'm going to, these have been sitting for, oh, it's gonna be real good. These have been sitting for 24 hours, sitting in this super hot sauce. This is the sauce right here I used. This is not an ad, but this is just the sauce I use. It's my son in the background yelling with my family. We're gonna put them on a Blackstone for about a good, put it on high each side, just kind of keep checking it until it starts to blacken. It's different than a cast iron, so you want to kind of watch it because it cooks just a little bit different. And I'm gonna be using pan to facilitate that. Keep it nice and slick. Keep it from, I'll show y'all. All right, so we're out here with our Blackstone. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the gas on this thing. Turn it up. I'm gonna use these first two burners. I like to cook them kind of in the center, but I'm gonna start them off on high. I like to cook them kind of in the center. I'm gonna ignite it so we can get a nice little heat going right here. We can work right in this area, and we don't have to worry about, you know, it being too far down here, too far up there. We can get a nice little heat right here. Those four go right there. So I'm gonna start off by putting a little thin layer of Pam up here. Give it some type of solution to help. It's probably more than what's needed. But anyway, I got my chicken right here. I'm gonna actually let it hit temp, and then I'm gonna hit my chicken up there. So y'all sit tight for a minute. I'm going to hit this, and y'all can go ahead and wait in 1 second, and it'll be right there. So the beautiful thing about this Blackstone is it does not take long to get to temp. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our chicken. I'm gonna get a piece right here. There we go. We cut most of the fat off using our kitchen shears. Get all the excess off. We're just gonna lay it down right there. And we're gonna do that 4 more times. We're gonna do it skin down. Go ahead and get that skin side out first. And have a little difficulties. I have my metal tongs right now. They're in the wash. The wash. As I say, the north wash. And this last one give me a hard time, but I'm getting it good. There we go. So we got those down. Go ahead and throw this on the side. It comes with these nifty little side things right here. You can hang your tools at. Now, back to this seasoning. We're gonna get the seasoning now. Just take the side right here that has the shaker side. And you just wanna do kind of a light seasoning, a light coating. Now, the reason why we're doing it on this side, we didn't do it on the first side, we're just gonna let it get started, kind of cook with the fats from the chicken, mix in with the Pam. Once it gets started, we'll go over and we'll let that seasoning make that nice little crisp crust on the outside of it. And the goal here is what we want to do is we want to kind of just make that nice crispiness on the outside of it, and then when it's in the oven, it'll cook inside and those juices will lock in. Kind of same way how like you do with a steak. Of course, you know, it isn't a flat piece of meat like a steak, but it'll still lock in. You know, trust me, I've done this a few times already. I had a buddy tell me about it, and I just decided to do it with the chicken on the Blackstone. And this is the beauty of a grill too. It's a 36-inch grill, comes with the side tables, you know, 4 burners. This tank lasts forever. Like, it's really good on gas. It's a good buy. So, you know, that's the event tent we got back there. It's actually a really good tent, but it's in about a tent. So, yeah, it's a really good buy of a grill. I suggest you go and get one just to have that griddle option. If you don't want to, you can go get the smaller one. They come in smaller sizes. But I brought this one as I pretty much like cooking in the kitchen, but it's a few things I like on the griddle. This thing does well with everything. But anyway, back to the chicken. Yeah. All right, so what we want to do now is we want to look. If it's white on one side, that means it's cooking already. Yep. So now we want to just flip it, let that seasoning catch. Yep, that's exactly what we wanted at. Let that seasoning catch and crust up nice. Go ahead and put these back on our side table thing here. Now we want to go kind of heavy with the seasoning a little bit on this side. Not too heavy, but just heavy enough that it like covers it evenly so the chicken's almost not visible. I find that that gives you the best locking in of the chicken for the searing per se, and it makes it taste really good on every bite. Now you don't want to overcook it, because if you overcook it, then you're just gonna get like this black shield that's over it. It looks kind of like, it literally looks like a shield. So you don't want to do that, but you want to let it cook like that. Oh, this is the spot right here. You want to let it cook like that, and you want to let this sit for a few minutes. So I've let this sit for like 2 minutes, and then I'll come back and show you what it did. So now at this point, 2 minutes has passed. So we're gonna check on our chicken. Oh yeah, that right there, that's what we want. Now what I want is, I want it to cook more on this side. Yeah, that's what we want. See how this little shielding, or this little burnt right here, we don't want that to be like a shield on top of it. But we do want this to cook pretty good. So we're gonna put this on this side. I'm gonna lay this down a little bit. No, actually I wanna keep it rolled up. We want it to cook on that side for, I'd say about a good 3 to 5 minutes, and then just check on it. Unlike the cast iron, when you do it on this skillet or this griddle, you want to keep checking it, because the heat cooks a little different, especially like if it's your first few runs doing this. So you do it a few times, you won't really have it mastered on how long it should be up there. But again, like I said, I have this on high because I'm trying to get that seared. So then after that, we're gonna throw it in the oven. We're gonna put it in the oven for 300 versus 350. I want it to kind of cook a little slow, but not too slow. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to wait all day to eat these bad boys. All right, so the thing is, these all won't cook at the same evenness. Like when you see this one, that's kind of what we want right there. We want that, and we want it to stay kind of like that. This one needs a little more time. That one's all right. I like that one like that. We just want just a little char on it. That's all we want, just a little char. We're not getting it seared and locked like a steak. We just want a little char. This right here is the back side of it, the face down. I actually put just a little more seasoning on it on the other side. Maybe y'all can tell when y'all see. I put a little more seasoning now. But at this point, we're gonna put our tool back where it goes to. And we're just gonna cut the grill down low for right now. And the fire should go like down. And we're just gonna let it simmer a little bit on this side for a couple more minutes. Then we're gonna bring them inside. So let me go ahead and get my pan, and we'll go take them inside. I'll show you the next step. All right, so finally, this is kinda, yep, there it is. That's kind of where you want it at. You want to just go ahead and take them off, set them in like a pan. I like these enclosed pans more than anything. Everything just kind of gets trapped in there. It doesn't really spread around. It can actually cook in its own juices. Oh, try to get away. Oh. Yeah, there we go. That's how we want it. So you want to kind of set them there. Make sure you turn your grill off. Should get a little pop from the glass. The gas closing off. Then you want to kind of just, of course, clean your Blackstone off. You go back out and do some more doctoring to it later, but you want to just kind of clean it off and get that stuff out of there. You don't want it to just sit. So just make sure you give it a good scrape off, nice and hot, because everything comes off real smooth. And close it back down. All right, so we're in here now. Like I said, you can just hit this with just a little bit more seasoning. You don't want too much. You don't want to like over season the food. Just a little bit of this goes a long way. Now next we're just going to go into our preheated oven. I've got this at 295. Put this in the bottom rack. Let it get all that nice and low. And we're gonna close it up. And now we wait. Thing is that this seasoning is a charm. You can put it on different types of meat. I typically prefer it on steak, but it tastes really good on chicken too. Again, I'm trying this out. It's probably like my second time doing this, so I'm trying to figure out what works the best, but this is definitely really good stuff. It just really enhances the flavor of your food. Try this out. Like I said, it's at Target for like $7. All right, so out of all the time we spent, this has been about an hour this has been cooking. I had to bump it up to an hour. So normally you want to use 2 hands because at this point it's cooking in its juices. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna catch it right in the middle so I can get some leverage. I'm gonna rock it back a little bit to me so I can take it up without it spilling. And we are done, we are good. So there we go. It's all done, all cooked up. That's kind of how you want it to be. Again, like I said, it's my probably second time doing this. I get like a couple extra different things every time I cook it that I learn differently. This one, I kind of like how it looks so far. I like how it is. I'm pretty sure it'll taste great, fall off the bone, all that. Yeah, I'm gonna do these a lot more often. I'm really not like a cook or nothing. I do love cooking. I enjoy doing it. I was raised by like 7 women, so pretty much most of my time growing up, I was learning how to cook something. So I'm gonna do more of these for y'all if y'all want. Just drop down in the comments any tips y'all have, anything I might have left out, something you would have did differently, and subscribe and catch the next one. Other than that, appreciate it. Have a good one. Peace.